Okay, everybody, I'm going to show you infinite money glitch. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'll show you how much money I got right now. 296,939. You can spend all day just building it up, building it up, building it up. Um, and credit on this actually goes to PS4 trophies. That's where I found the glitch on YouTube. So it's not a glitch that I actually discovered, but there's a little twist to this one that's different from PS4 Trophies glitch in that I have since picked up a pamphlet that kind of changes the dynamic a little bit. So I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit. We're starting off here in Valentine. There we are. And where you need to go is over here to Lymphony, which is a burned out village. I put a waypoint right in the middle of it. Um, but it's over here by the river, and I'm in a different chapter right now. So, but I think the camp, Overlook Camp, or whatever it was called, is like about right where my crosshairs are now. So it's not far from the camp in chapter 2. And anyway, so what you want to do is I'm just starting from, you don't have to start from Valentine, you can just go there from anywhere, but I was just showing you that so you can get a good location purpose. So we're going to head over there and show you how this is done. Man, I can't get over how just absolutely incredibly beautiful this game is. Graphics are gotta be right up there with the best I've ever seen, if not the best. I mean, it's hard to imagine anything being better. Skyrim was pretty damn good, but I think this beats that. So we're just gonna rush over here. I'm gonna cut across the field here just to save some time. So like right here, and you'll see in front of me the burnt out village just past these tree line here. So we'll come in here. Where you want to go is over here to the sheriff's office.
Easy, easy.
So we're going to stop here. And I just got done dropping off a load of this right here. What you want to do is you want to come in here, and if you haven't been here before, you're going to pull this chest out. It's going to be underneath here. You're going to pull it out, and you're going to open it. Now, what's different about this video is that, as you can see, you only see a bar of gold, and it says, says gold bar, and it says take. But when you first open this chest up for the first time, there's actually a pamphlet there. I mean, I suppose it might not be there the first time you pick it up if you've already gotten the pamphlet at one of the vendors that gives you the same information. But anyways, normally there'd be a pamphlet there, and what you'd want to do is you'd want to turn your character, because it'll say pick up pamphlet, and whatever you do, do not pick up the pamphlet. And you'd want to turn. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. What we got to do here first is I gotta close this first. Okay, and then you open it. Okay, and then you would normally see a pamphlet there, and what you'd want to do is you want to make sure that it says gold bar over on the lower right hand side. You want to make sure that it's saying gold bar, not pick up pamphlet or anything like that. Now, when you're looking at it and it says just gold bar like it says on my screen because there is no pamphlet, you don't want to pick it up yet. what you want to do is you want to go into your settings. You want to make sure you're over to general. Make sure that your autosave is off, which mine already is. Make sure it's off. You want to back out of that. Back out of that. Then you want to go to story. Then save game. And I basically made 2 saves. One before I did anything, just in case something got screwed up and I could just start over with a fresh save point. So I would highly recommend you do that. So I've been going back and forth between these 2. So in this case, I'm just going to take the earlier of the 2, hit that, hit that. Okay, there's my new save. You can see the date and the time is at basically 6:09 p.m., which is what it is now. And then you're just going to back out 1. Don't back out all the way. Go to exit game. Hit yes. Then hit story. Go back right back into the game. Now what it's going to do, it's going to put you at a random spawn stop, but in the general area of the burnt out village. And you know, you're close enough. I mean, PS4 trophies points this out, but you know, you're close enough to run to it, but it's quicker to use your horse, so use your horse. Let this nonsense all play out. Okay, so now I got to get my bearings. Okay, I think I'm overlooking the village from this point. Let's take a look here. Yeah, there it is. It's kind of hazy, but you can see it. You can see it over here. You see the houses and that. That's just to give you an idea where I spawned at. But there, like I said, there's multiple spawn areas. So what I'm gonna do, come over here. I've done this a few times, so I kind of have a pretty good idea. Get my horse. Come on.
Girl.
Somehow my horse went from being, unless it's dirty, maybe I haven't cleaned it in a while. I'll have to brush it, take it through some water, see if it turns back white again. It turned more speckled white. I groom it quite a bit, so I don't know why it'd be dirty. Alright, so here's the sheriff's office again. Let me get off. Okay, now, if you are doing this when you open it up and the pamphlet's there, you will not see the pamphlet when you come back to it. And that's a good thing. That tells you that everything's working just as it should. But I didn't have a pamphlet there to begin with, so you wouldn't know that necessarily. So what you want to do is make sure that you're picking up the gold bar only, and then press take, and then just press and hold. Normally you would get only 2 gold bars out of this, but this will give you 30 gold bars. And you just keep, you know, you don't have to hit press, or you don't have to hit square every time, just press and hold it. And you do that, keep holding it until it says you can no longer carry any more. Now what I've been doing is every time I start up the game, I've been doing this at least at the startup and then before I shut down. So I'm not doing it, you know, all the time. I did it first to get over 100,000 in gold. I mean, excuse me, in money. Okay, it says you can't carry any more of this item. So then we leave it. Don't do anything else. Get back to our horse. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know. What? It's not even letting me brush my horse. What the hell? Okay. Let me see if,
Won't take long.
well, maybe I let my horse get dirty. Shame on me. No wonder he looks speckled.
Yeah, that's better, girl.
There, I got a little horsey point out of this. This I've actually been using this Mustang. This is one that you can buy, or not buy, but you have to capture in the wild. Which is not easy per se. It's, you know, a little bit you got to go through. You got to rope it. You got to calm it down. You got to hop on it. Then you got to break it. You know, but it's a free horse.
Let's get you looking good.
All right. Okay. Enough of that, because that's not what this video is about.
Girl.
I just hate being on a dirty horse. Okay. So we're gonna head back to Valentine. You can put it on your you can put it on your map if you want. I'm not going to because I've run this enough times I don't have to. Kind of cutting cross country till we get to the trail. But my other horse, my main horse, is actually the thoroughbred that I got from the download, which I love that horse. Gave him a cool name, Mr. Speckles, even though it's a chick horse. Kind of funny calling it Mr. Speckles when he's going, here, girl. Nice girl. But, I don't know. Mr. Speckles just seemed to fit. But I decided to kind of break in this horse, you know, get it up, get its attributes up. Oh, better slow down, kind of wearing them out. Okay, so then what you want to do is we're going to go to the nearest fence. And this will cut off a lot of time. The reason we come back here, so then we can go to the stagecoach. And where we're going to go is to, let me see, map. We're going over to, where is it? Emerald, where are you? Emerald Ranch. That's where we're going. So we're going to end up here, but then we want to go here to where the fence is. Okay? So I'll put that up just so you can see, you know, where it is, but we're not going to ride there. We're going to use to take the stagecoach there. Now, if you don't have the stagecoach open, all you got to do is get off your horse and go buy one, or not buy isn't buy it, but near one. And also, you can't have any bounties. So if you have any bounties, you need to clear them up before you can take the stagecoach. Which, like right here, there's the post office. You clear your bounties up at the post office. Not really that big a deal. So anyway, so we're going to take a ride, and we're going to go to Emerald Ranch for $4.50. And your horse will follow. You can see the horse is following. Through the magic of the Old West, voila, we're there.
All right, here you go, friend.
And it drops us off at the train station over in Emerald City. Not really much of a city. Come on, get on. All right, and then we're going to go up here. You see the red line. Go in here. See, I don't even have this horse worked up where I can do really cool slides and stuff yet. Go talk to this guy.
You. Hello, mister.
And then we want to sell. So you're going to push
It's worth
right.
buying. I'll buy it.
Okay, it's already on the gold right there. There's the 30 gold. Sell all. Press triangle.
Yep,
And boom, 15,000. So now I have up to $311,935. Which basically is like being a gazillionaire back in 1900. The old West, when things were costing 25 cents and $4 for a month renting a room, and it's pretty. But you can keep doing that, and then what you do is you just go back, do it all over again. Okay, I'm going to go back here. Then we're going to take the stagecoach back, basically to save time. Just because of the fast travel. I don't know that it saves like in-game time. Technically it'd be faster to take your own horse back, but from actual reality time, this is the fastest way to do it. To do a complete cycle, from doing your save, picking up your gold, going to Valentine, going to Emerald City, selling your gold, and then going back again to, start that process over. It can be anywhere from 10 minutes to about 13 minutes. So if you can get it down low to 10 minutes,
Here we are.
15,000, every 10 minutes, not really bad at all. Like I said, I don't have the patience to just do that all, for an hour on end. So after I got my first 100,000, then what I've been doing is, again, I just start my day off doing it, and then before I leave the game, I do it again. So that gives me 30,000 each day, and I don't even come close to spending 30,000. Not even close. I don't even think I spend, more than. There's our trail. See, I didn't put it back up because I do know the way back. But I don't even think I've spent more than 2,000 or 3,000 of doing this in a day, and that was upgrading all my weapons and buying every pamphlet I could. So, if you just do this periodically, you're just going to amass wealth like crazy. Okay, so then what you got to do here, again, the reason, I know I said it earlier, but the reason why I don't have a pamphlet here, and normally there will be one, is because I bought all the pamphlets from a vendor, and apparently once you do that, the game decides that you no longer need to have this pamphlet here, and it took it away. At first it freaked me out because I thought that was sort of my cursor to know that things were working right, the box would look like this right now, and then when you would close it and open it, the pamphlet would magically be there again. Okay, so obviously I did that and there was no pamphlet, and I'm like, what the heck? And then I realized that it was probably because I bought the pamphlet. So I did the glitch anyways, and it works just fine. So that's the one thing that's different from PS4 trophies from his video and that. But if that happens to you, don't freak out. It still works. So we're going to close this to reset it. Then loot. Again, you want the facing so that gold bar is at the bottom right, that it actually says gold bar. If it says pamphlet, then you need to turn your character like so or whatever until you finally get it to say gold bar. If you don't do that, you're screwed. Okay? So, then from here, again, go back to story. Save game. And I always go to the second one down. We're going to save it. Yes. Okay, then we back out just one. And we go to exit game. And we say yes. And then back immediately right back into story. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm going to stop the video after this next time. I'm just going to pick up 30 more just to show you that boom, that's how this works. And you know, so I hope this helps anybody that sees it out getting cash, because I tell you one thing, before I saw this, you know, so really great job by PS4 Trophies for putting this up there. Getting money was a royal pain in the butt, and you know, everything was costing money, you know, and if you were like me, constantly end up with bounties on your head. I was killing people without even trying to kill people, just by hitting the wrong button, you know, not having that mechanics down. End up killing someone you meant to say hello to them, and then next thing you know, you got the whole world coming down on you in a bounty. Crazy. Okay, I gotta see where I'm at here, because I think I'm at the spot that I hate. Yep, I am. See, it put me way over here this time. Didn't put me on the overlook. Sometimes it'll put you right across the river here. That's the other place that it puts you. I think there's like 3, maybe 4 places that it can put you. So at least this will show you 2 of those places. So I put that up just so I can know where to go here. I don't know if I can shortcut this here. I think I can. Yeah, because the other place it'll put you is like, I think it's, yeah, it's right here. Yeah, you can see the village down there. But then you gotta find the little gully break in order to get down there, which is right over here. They did a great job with the animals in here running around too. Whoop. Come on, turn around. Oh, come on, horse. Jeez, my horse got wild. Well, it is a wild horse, so it's not completely manageable yet. I have to get it to love me a little more. Okay, and there's the box. Make sure it says gold, and then I can start taking again. See? If you only pick up 2 bars, then something's wrong. Then I would revert back to a previous save that I suggest that you do before you start any of it. Just make sure, and also make sure that your auto saves are off. And that. I mean, when you're done for the day doing it, you can turn them back on, go about your business. But if you go back to do this glitch again, make sure you turn it off again. So at this point, it's basically just rinse and repeat. So yeah, 15,000 a pop for about 10 minutes worth of work. 13 if you're slower. Something slows you down. So hopefully this helped you guys out. If anyone needed it, there it is. Can't carry any more. And there's my 30 gold right there. So then it's just a matter of going back and doing basically all over again. So, okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope this was helpful. And if you picked up that pamphlet and all of a sudden you come here and there is no pamphlet, don't worry, it will still work. Just go through the mechanics just like I laid out, and it will still work just fine. Thanks, and have a great day.